Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 1 of a very long series on this channel, most likely because damn I like the game. Welcome to HanaFactory. This series is a little bit a special series because this is the very first series that we will stream on my new PC and...
My new PC.
Yes, my
new
partner.
potato.
Your new potato. We have 2 new potatoes we're gonna play our new games on. I have a 9950 X3D and a 5080, and you have a 14500 and a 5060 Ti. Totally capable machines, and first episode will be HanaFactory. I have switched streaming software as well, so this is the first recording in the new streaming software. Not everything is set up yet, not everything works perfectly, but if we switch on over, we see HanaFactory. Woo! We have not tried a test, but please give this session a name. Give this session a name. What name are we gonna give this session, Fox?
I got one name in my head and I don't want to call it that.
This is a great intro.
I was gonna call it Humor.
Oh my god, it's Humor, the Pride Lord. Tell that story later. Let's get this first on the road.
Yeah, let's get started.
Let's get it started on the road. Multiplayer settings. I want to have Steam and join by invite only. We're gonna do. Yes. Can I instantly invite you into here? Probably not. So I have to invite you into the game most likely. So I'm gonna start the game and then I'm gonna invite you because I think that's how it will work. Let's see. Yes, so I have to go in game and then I have to invite you into the game. So let's start the game, but before we do that, let's play a little bit more sound because I have turned the sound down because I was troubleshooting my PC the last 2 days, and turns out there was never a problem with the PC to begin with.
The music is very relaxing.
Yes. So let's go Humor the Pride Lord, let's go multiplayer settings, Steam, join by invite only, and let's start the game. And while the intro is running, here's how we're gonna play HanaFactory, because I got the chance to already play due to Steam family sharing. I know the beginning of the game. Hence why I will not lead this session. This is the Fox's first big game with the new potato. And she's gonna basically be the leader here. And she will do the progress until we reach the point. Obviously, I will do building. I will do all of with planning and stuff. Obviously, I will do that. But exploration, base settings and all of that will be Fox's job because I want her to learn video games. So, it'll be fun. We will have picture-in-picture pretty soon. Not this episode, maybe not next episode, because I have finished setting up the stream today and I couldn't set up the picture-in-picture so you can see the Foxy stream, or Foxy screen rather, the Foxy screen. And
So much scream as well, probably.
Yeah. Well, I think you're gonna scream once we hit a certain spider cave. Because you already know the spiders.
Yes, I do.
Because obviously
Yes,
I
I might
streamed it
scream.
on Discord while I was testing stuff. And yeah, I panicked a few times.
Just a little.
Just a little. And now imagine me being a very seasoned player of the video games, panicking slightly. Now imagine someone who hasn't played shooters pretty much at all, fighting these spiders.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can you die to friendly fire?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Yes, you can. I have tested that. We are in game.
Oh, no.
We are in game. Let's see if my mouse settings are working. Controls 1.7.
It's gonna be
That
a
looks
lot
good.
of I shot you in the foot because there's a big spider behind me.
Yeah. So how can I invite people now? Server manager. Let's see. I'm still not done with the intro, so let's see. But man, this game looks good on the new system. Holy crap. Obviously, I can play everything on Ultra currently. So, So, now, can I now... I can only invite you to watch over this. So, if I go to Server Manager, nothing happens. So, Manage Session. Manage players. Can I invite someone?
First contact safety tool supplied due to
Currently, can only join friends through session ID by going through the overlay in Steam and Epic. So, how can my friend join? Satisfactory friend joins session. So, how can I do that? So, multiplayer session ID. How can I do that? So, from the Steam overlay. Can you press your Steam overlay? It should be Shift and Tab. Are you in the game? Because I don't think you are inside of the game.
I'm in the game.
Now you're in the game. Now can you press Shift Tab? So
Okay.
now can you right click me? Okay, there is no...
Watch game,
Okay,
game info, invite to watch, no.
No. So how are we gonna do this? Session settings, Steam. Ah, open for friends. Okay, so I've now done it open for friends.
Ah, join game.
Now it should be join game. Okay, now you can press join game. Okay, so it's open for friends. Interesting. So let's see where you land. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I don't have the Blade Runners.
I need
Press
to close
escape.
this. Hang
Press
on.
escape. Just escape. Just press escape.
Oh.
Okay. So you are now in the game, and where is she? Let's see, where is she?
Hug this animal.
Oh god, the settings are reset. Okay, the settings are reset. That's kind of awful. So I need to get my settings, my key bindings correct. So let's see.
I have made a new friend.
So key bindings. Sprint. I need my sprint to be on Q. So menu.
I have no idea of the settings.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. I need this menu.
I can
need
see
the
you.
locomotive menu. There's something unbound.
Fine.
We're gonna figure out the rest of the stuff easily. So, okie dokie. So I can now sprint, and there she is. Wonderful. Okay. First things first. We need to find iron. Okay. So on the left, you see the intro guide. So on the left, you follow that intro guide. So press tab to open the inventory, and drag and drop your equipment into your hands. So we're gonna play the inventory, the tutorial
Next
now.
objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix it, incorporate it as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Okay. Good. I have dismantled it.
Next objective, use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
What do I
Okay.
have to take apart?
We have already taken apart the drop
Potential
pod.
edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay, so look at the left side. You need to get... but before we do that, let's do two things really quickly. Go into your options, go into keybinds.
Where's options? In
It's
escape.
escape.
Ah, okay.
Options, keybinds.
Keybinding.
And then you search for sprint. You search for
Honk.
sprint. The search function
Sorry.
on top of the screen.
Ah.
Blind woman. Bind that to Q.
This is currently bound.
Yes, you rebind it anyways.
Okay.
And you're gonna now type in menu. Menu. And you're gonna rebind the record menu, the build
Record,
menu, and the locomotive menu to circumflex. I have it on circumflex.
Which is this one?
The top left one. Now type menu again, so click in. Press backspace, that works usually. Press backspace. Menu, top menu. Press backspace.
Not working. Okay.
No, you did it to backslash. I said circumflex. It's the top left next to the one.
That's what I did.
Show it to me.
It's giving.
Why is it
Giving you
giving you
backslash.
backslash? Oh well.
It wasn't me that's doing it wrong.
Rebind the other twos as well, please.
Which other two?
Type in menu. It's gonna be a long series, guys.
Yep.
Now rebind build menu and locomotive menu as well. To the
what?
same button. Type in menu again.
You're a patient man.
And rebind that one. Okay. Wonderful. Now we can start for the beginning, that is. Just press escape.
Okay.
Just press escape.
I did. Okay.
Okay. Now look at your
Gather
left
iron
side. We need to find iron ore. So how do we do that? Look at your left side. The scanner, alright. Hold V. We
Right.
can only scan for iron ore in this case. Okay. And now press V. No, let go. And now press V. And now look for iron ore. So where are we going? And if you press Q, you're running now. Okay, guys. She just attacked the Kokoburi.
I didn't mean to. I wanted to touch it. I forgot I got a stunner in my hand.
If you guys knew how much of a shit post I got when I did that, when I was streaming that on Discord. My
No, you
God.
shot him. But how do you touch things without stunning them?
You don't. Okay, so where is our iron?
46, okay.
So careful, to your left, there is someone attacking you, to the right, behind you. Go defend yourself against him.
Where's
Go
he gone?
ahead, you need to defeat him.
Yeah. Can I pet him?
No. Now he's defeated.
Uh-huh.
Now you can pick up whatever the remains dropped. Just
How
as
do
a
I pick it
reminder,
up?
guys, she's not a shooter player. This is her first shooter, really. So there is a
How do I
remains
pick
here.
things up?
Go to them, look at them.
Ah, press E. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, poor thing.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
That is an important thing. We're actually gonna study stuff. Whoa, I can see shadows.
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay, now we need to gather some iron ore. So let's gather some iron ore.
Okay, select. Hold on.
Press E to start.
Next objective. Use the build
We
gun to construct the
will,
hub.
we
Iron is a
will
base
rock
component
you.
necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to
So
iron
you need
sources.
about 20
Fix it does
iron.
not pay by the kilometer.
So you need about 20 iron. So, do you have 20 iron? If you press top, you see your inventory. Do you have about 20
have
iron? Okay,
30.
that's
I have
really good.
30 iron.
So, now you're gonna press circumflex or backslash on your end. And now you have the hub. And we need to build the hub. This is our basically main base, if you like. If you just press the hub.
Oh, so we have to know. Yep, so we need to find a nice place.
Correct. So, first of all, press the build menu on backslash. Click on the hub. And now you can place the hub somewhere. If you spin the mouse wheel, you spin the hub around. And if you press H, you can lock it. If you press H, you can lock it. And then you can walk around, basically. You can walk around it.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're happy with the placement and you want to look around it, press H.
H?
Press H so that the hologram is locked, and then you can walk around and see how it looks, basically. And this will be our main base, so to speak. So we need to find a nice place for that. If you want to build it here, we can build it here. If you want to travel a little bit, we can build it somewhere else.
Let's travel a little bit.
Okay, so disable your building menu. So do backslash again. And now let's travel a little bit and see where we want to place it. So you go ahead and you go wherever you want to go. But please remember, we should be near some resources, ideally. At the beginning, that is. And if you press Q, you are running. Go ahead. I'm just gonna follow you because I've experienced a lot of this game already. And that might be dangerous. So let's gather our first slug, but it's down there. I don't want to drop down there just about yet. We have a little bit of limestone here. I'm just gonna gather a few of them. Don't. Copyright, please. We need to be actually careful with copyright. Here's the funniest thing: you can't sing "Happy Birthday" because that is copyrighted. Oh, I know. Okay, let's continue. Come on. Let's continue. So how long when you will die to fall damage?
Probably after you.
After me.
Oh, it's nice down there.
Potential edible collected. If
So
consumed
where are you?
before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store
So
this potential resource for later use.
I have already gathered this. So we will find many more of these things. So let's find a nice place. This is limestone. It
This
would
is
be
actually a
nice
pretty good
if we
place,
are
isn't it?
near iron and copper. That would be nice. So a good place to start is near iron and copper.
There's plenty of iron here, but it's not very flat, is it?
If the ground is flat, that's actually good for building stuff.
Yes, this is a nice place. And we already have a pet bird.
Okay, so you want to build it here?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously go into your build menu, which is on / on your end. And then place it wherever you want to place it. Where's the monster? No. It's not very flat here. It's kinda uneven.
No, it's not flat at all.
That's why a flat plane is a little bit nicer. We can work around that later with platforms and stuff. But for now, in the beginning, we would like to have a semi-flat zone if possible. Also, space is a thing. We need space. Building it in an alleyway is maybe not super recommended.
Okay, so it's better higher up, isn't it?
High, low, doesn't matter. At least flat is nice and near resources is nice. Remember, if you press V, you can have the scanner running and then you can see resources everywhere. Currently, we can only search for iron. But you have your radar on top and it shows you how far away it is.
I'm sorry.
I think that's a different one, I think.
Just in case.
So...
They might be cousins. This is pretty flat, isn't it?
This looks pretty fat, so let's try it out. I'm gonna look at the stream real quickly and look at the quality. Because I played around with my quality settings quite a lot. But this should look pretty nice.
What's LMB?
Left mouse button.
Left mouse button. Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Correct. Basically, the hub upgrade is the base upgrade, and this unlocks new stuff in the game. So, we need to look at the hub upgrade. So, click on the hub terminal. Click on the hub terminal. Hub upgrade 1. We need to do hub upgrade 1. And that is what we need to do. We need to have cost. If you go down with your mouse, the cost of this is iron rod. So, iron rod, mouse over it. You will see you can make in the crafting bench. Okay? For that we need iron bars though. So, let's look at what we can do. So let's get your build menu open. You can see you can build absolutely nothing.
Crafting bench. Okay.
So, we need to go to the crafting bench now. And if you look at the crafting bench, you see... Oh, only one person can do the crafting bench. Interesting. Then we're going to build 2 crafting benches. And we're going to build one pretty soon. You can see that there are iron ingots. So we need 10 iron ingots to make 10 rods, right? So let's make 10 iron ingots. So craft. You need to keep the button down for crafting. Obviously you guys can't see it. I'm sorry. I will get the picture-in-picture fixed for tomorrow, I promise. So you can actually see what the fox is seeing, and I can switch around the cameras. So now we need iron rod, obviously, for the first hub upgrade, right? So make the iron rods. Wonderful. Now you have your 10 iron rods that we need for hub terminal upgrade 1. So go back to the hub upgrade. Go back to the hub upgrade.
Okay.
And now we select the milestone. And now you can do this many ways. You can drag it in. What I usually do is I either double click this or I shift click this. And now upgrade the hub. Okay, she has now upgraded the hub. She has put in 10 iron rods. And if you go back a little bit, our hub has finished.
Miner can now be made in the workshop.
It is now different.
Your first milestone, the first of
It
many
changed.
providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission.
Yes, we now have a
Next
chest.
objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
We now have a chest, so we can put many things into that chest to see if our inventory is empty or full or any of that. So, look at our new objective that we need to do. So what do we need to do? We need to do the hub upgrade 2, right? So we need the iron rods and we need iron plates. However, we don't have much iron, right? Do we really wanna like mine iron by hand? I don't think so. So turn around and go to the crafting bench. So if we look into this, well, nothing here, but we can now do a equipment workshop. If you go back to your building menu, we can now build a equipment workshop. So let's do that. So for the equipment workshop, you need 6 plates and 4 iron rods. We still have a little bit of iron in our chest. So take out the iron that is in our chest right there. Iron ore. Just double click will do it.
The iron ore, right? Okay.
Go back to the crafter, to the crafting bench that is. And now, remember, we need 6 plates and 4 rods. So let's see what the 6 plates are needed for. If you mouse over something that is grayed out on the center part, for example, go back to iron plates. And now to the 3, you will see what it is. So we need 6 plates. 6 plates needs 3 ores, so it is 9 ores. So make 6 plates and make 9 plates. You need to make 9 plates, 6 plates. So make 9 bars. Keep holding it. If you overproduce, it doesn't matter, really. More. There you go. And now you can make 6 plates. Wonderful. Now we still need 4 iron rods. Oh, actually we need 6 plates. We need 6 plates. You have made 6 plates. That's great. Now we need 4 iron rods.
How many iron rods?
4. Here's a little tip. Go back into your building menu. Go out. Go out. Go into your building menu. And equipment workshop, there is a plus on the top right. Do you see it? And now you can see your to-do list on the right hand side. So now go back out and you see how much you need to do on the right hand side. Now you see you need 4 iron rods, so that's another bar. Again, if you overproduce, it doesn't matter. Wonderful. Now you can build ourselves an equipment workshop. So build ourselves an equipment workshop. That I would not recommend. I would recommend it on the sides.
Here.
Yes, I would do it long because I've already played the game, so I would do it long. For a very specific reason. It's not straight though. So give it one more click with the mouse wheel. That's looking straight. Because it needs to look straight, guys. If it's not straight, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, now we have built an equipment workshop. So let's look at it. Can we both interact with this thing?
No.
No. Okay, so you're gonna look at it first. Okay, look at that. On the left side, we now can build portable miners. Ooh, that's pretty cool, right? Because mining by hand is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. So, look at what we need. Now, build a portable miner. You can do a to-do list with this thing, right? So, go to your left, go over the portable miner with your mouse. If you look at the right mouse button, on the bottom it says add to-do list. Look at your bottom. It says add to-do list, right mouse button. So click on it, right click. Add to-do list, correct. And now, if you go to the left side, no, open the menu again. Go to the right side. Go to your to-do list and edit the to-do list. Let's make, I don't know, 3 or 6 miners. 3 or 6. 3 or 6 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And now, make as many miners as you've done there. You would probably need material, so I'll gather some material really quickly. So where's iron? Iron is semi-near, semi-far. That is a very close iron. So I'm gonna get some iron really quickly. Again, guys, I'm gonna get the picture-in-picture in for the next episode so you can see what she's doing. And yeah.
Oh, so I could die to full damage and no one will see me yet.
In this episode, yes.
Good.
In this episode,
if I have to do anything stupid, I have to do it today.
Yes, that would be recommended. But
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be recommended.
But, and that's a big but. You can't like prevent it. It will happen to you, so don't worry about it. Stupid things will happen.
Well, it's been a kind of a stupid day.
Yeah. Well. Do you want to tell the story of Humar the Pride Lord? Because that's what the file is called, right? So, do you want to tell the story of Humar the Pride Lord?
Okay. So, for any World of Warcraft players, especially Hunter players, you will know that there is a very, 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 very rare pet, which is a black lion called Humar, the Pride Lord.
The only black
Ratchet,
lion.
right? The only black lion in the game. Which I was really, really, really lucky to get because someone managed to get him after a long, painful time trying to get him.
There is
And
only
sort of
one
walked into
Humar
Ratchet.
every 2 days.
Every 2 days, that's right. I walked into Ratchet, saw Humar the Pride Lord, I went, okay, and within 5 minutes I had tamed him and I had Humar as a pet. Having already had a pet, I stashed him and I hadn't got him out for, I don't know, how long's it been, 2 months?
3 at this point.
A couple of months. Yes, a couple of months, and I've been doing other things like painful things like Alterac and such. So today, having finished Alterac at rank 14, I decided to take Humar back out of the stash and train him up a little bit. So I took him out of the stable, went outside Ironforge, decided, my pet needs a name, opened up the name pet tab. This is literally the only thing I did. Opened the name pet tab, tabbed out of the game to find a name for him, tabbed back into the game and the pet had disappeared. Gone. No pet. No pet stashed. No pet in anywhere to be seen. And obviously I was a little bit confused. And Hannah was a little bit skeptic because he knows my terrible skills of being sensible. And he said I must have abandoned it by accident. Abandoning it by accident takes like 5 clicks. You have to click back out of the rename, click into the pet again, click into abandon, confirm abandon, and I kept saying, I didn't abandon it. It's like, you must have clicked it. The game doesn't just bug like that. And he was being sensible. He was being rational, sensible. And I was pretty much going crazy. I couldn't believe that I could have possibly done 5 clicks without actually realizing I was doing 5 clicks. And it turned out, after a good bit of research, that apparently the pet ran away because he was unhappy.
You didn't feed him, basically.
I didn't feed it. I didn't feed it because I'd literally taken it out of the stable and wanted to name it. So, guys, feed your pet before giving it a name, first of all. Don't be light with rare pets, and yes, learn that they can run away if they are unhappy, because we were thinking that I had done something stupid, and for once I actually hadn't. So obviously I was a little bit distressed. So Hannah just obviously said, go back to Ratchet and see if you're lucky enough. You never know. It's
We had
unlikely.
Humar
You're
on
gonna
the
have to wait.
first try, by the way.
I got Humor on the first try last time, yes. So I went back to Ratchet, and obviously I'm not that lucky. Obviously I went up to the top, no Humor to be seen, and I went, oh well, and we were still trying to figure out what the heck happened. I adopted another lion to see what would happen if, like, how easy it was to accidentally abandon it, and it was not easy to accidentally abandon it. And well, while I was waiting, Hannah discovered the thing about unhappy pets, and I looked around. I went back down into Ratchet, went back up again. Oh no, look! There was Humor the Pride Lord, and I got him again within a couple of minutes.
So she went lucky 2 times within 20 minutes. And here's this thing about the second one. There was a hunter next to Humor. And I was like, tame it now!
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! And I, from under the nose of the other hunter.
So now she has Humor the Pride Lord the second. Yeah. I've gathered some iron, so we have some iron in the chest, so you can do more stuff, so we can build on miners. So let's look into the chest.
Oops. It was a very humorous day.
It was a very humorous day. Ay. Okay.
I was a little bit distraught.
Yes. So let's build some miners. You need to do some iron rods for the miners.
Yes.
And we're building 6 miners because we want to drop 3 of them on iron ore and 3 of them on copper, or maybe 2 of them on copper and 1 on limestone. Really depends. If you want to make a 7th one, that would be great as well. So we can do 2. So go 26. The German one to come out. 26 rods.
Fancy.
Correct. Now turn around, go to our equipment workshop and make 7 miners. You're trying to attack me all the time.
I didn't do it on purpose. I keep pressing my stunner to go forward.
Missing? What's...
Okay.
Oh, it needs 4 rods per. Oh, you need 2 more rods. We need to make 2 more rods. I don't have the material to make 2 more rods. We need to make 2 more rods.
I'd be happy with 1 rod.
2 more rods, please. Two more iron ingots to 2 more rods. Again, if you overcraft iron or whatever, it does not matter. We need so much material. Like for reals, we need so much material. Overcrafting doesn't exist. So 2 more iron rods and then we can build another miner. And then we will place them down. Okay, so let's make 1 additional one. You don't need to hit. So I'll make 1 more miner. Alrighty, so we need iron ore. We have iron ore pretty close here. So let's go over here.
You just kicked something at me?
No. That's that is a leaf that is flying around.
Ah.
We have iron ore. Oh, we have a slug, so I'm gonna take the slug.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy
So
from its
now go
surroundings.
into your
Studying
inventory.
This could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency.
Go into
Store
your
this
inventory.
potential resource for later
Now you
use.
drag that to your hands. You can double click it as well. That works just as fine. Okay. Go back. Now mouse wheel. And now we need to place down 3 of them on this iron ore right here. I usually take these big plates. Now press one more. And another one. It does not need to be nice, it just needs to be placed on it. It does not need to be nice. And what they're gonna do now, they're gonna dig in and they're gonna gather up to 100 iron, so we can take the iron out when it's 100 basically. So if you mouse over now, over one of these portable miners, and if you look into it, you can see it's slowly gathering up the iron, so we don't have to manually mine by hand. Because let's face it, mining by hand is bad. So, let's gather and let's look for a limestone. Let's look for a limestone. I think we had a limestone somewhere close. We can't look for it yet. But I think we had a limestone pretty close. We don't have a map yet. Map comes later. That is iron ore right here. Okay. Oh, we had it down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, Fox is fighting.
Ah!
Oh my god, you're flying. Running is an option in this game. Very much so. Running away, there's no shame in that. But you killed it. So take the loot. Take the body. The hog remains. And then come towards me. Look at the radar on your top where I am. I am the green button. Gather these barrel nuts on their way. Turn around. These nuts over there. Take
These nuts.
Yep, take these nuts. And come back to me.
Nuts.
Come on.
Ouch.
Oh, you can fall from far greater heights. I know, I've tried. And I actually died to fall damage. We need 2 miners here. We need 2 of the miners here on the limestone. Okay. We haven't found the copper yet, so let's just ignore copper for the moment until we can search for it. Let's go back to our iron miners and take out the iron that has been gathered, because we need to do a few things. And since the game occupies one of the crafting stations and one of the equipment stations, we're gonna build 2 so that Fox and I can craft at the same time. So let's take out the iron that we have. A double click will do. No. A double click on the left side. You want to take it out. You can put it in, but you also want to take it out. Okay. Wonderful. Now let's go back to base. If you want to cancel a menu, just press escape. That's the fastest way to do it, really. Oh, we have some amethyst here. Let's gather some amethyst. Oh, it's quartz. I always say amethyst, but it's quartz.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
So we need a few more things, so I'm gonna quickly steal some crafting bench time. I'm going to quickly steal some crafting bench time. Okay. Oh. The fox is exploring and following a kookaburra because she's an airhead and likes flying birds. Let's build another equipment workshop.
That's why I like you, because the amount of times you die to fall damage.
Oh yeah.
You're always flying.
Yes.
Trying to fly.
So let's build another one of these. So I can do things as well. And that needs more plates. Okay, so that needs a few more plates. Quickly get a few more plates out so I can craft as well. And what I would say is actually let's build 2 of these crafting stations so that it looks nice and looks parallel. Because it needs to look parallel. If it doesn't look parallel, I'm not happy. So let's build 2 crafting benches. Right opposite of that. Let's build one right here. We're gonna rebuild that soon anyways, once we have the platforms. We're gonna rebuild that soon anyways. So it should be about the same. Okay, now we have our crafting benches. Now we need to do hub upgrade 2. So let's look at hub upgrade 2. So if you go... Oh, it's already done it for you. Okay. So look at the top right of your screen. We do hub upgrade 2. Which one of these 2 you want to do? You want to do the rods or the plates?
I can do the rods.
You can do the rods? Okay, the fox is going to do the rods, so I'm going to do the plates. And now we're getting into the co-op spirit of things, basically. I have built a few very impressive machine arrangements in my own playthrough. Basically, I follow one very simple mantra. Overkill is best kill. So we're gonna overkill everything. That's what we're gonna do. So I got the plates for you. Can we trade in this game? No. So I'm gonna put it into the chest. I'm gonna put it into the chest. There you go. You have it in the chest now. You don't have to craft all of these. We're gonna build smelters pretty soon. We're gonna automate things pretty soon. Okay, you have now enough stuff, so let's get hub upgrade 2 rolling, please.
Oops.
Get hub upgrade 2. The plates are in the chest. You don't need to do anything here. Get the plates from the chest and get hub upgrade 2 rolling. They're on the left. Great. And now turn in our second milestone. On the top right, you see relevant items, and you can simply double click them or shift click. Now we have a new building.
Grade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, Most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with fix-it technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3.
Okay. We need to do Hub Upgrade 3. So, let's look at Hub Upgrade 3. We now need copper. We now need copper, and we now can scan for copper as well. So let's look where copper is. Copper is in this direction, right? So, let's go to the nearest copper, which is in about 300 meters.
How can you tell the difference between one stone and the other?
If you look at your top of right of your screen, you see a meter. And obviously, the less meters, the better it is. However, change your searching tool to copper. It's currently on iron.
How do I do that?
Hold down V. You have done that in the beginning. Hold down V.
Okay.
Now go down to copper ore. And now we're searching for copper ore. And there's one pretty close, 300 meters. I suggest we take that one. On the right there. I suggest we take that one. So let's sprint on over. And if you see these leaves on the ground, just hold down E and keep walking. Just hold down E and keep walking so you gather some leaves and stuff, because we need to make energy pretty soon. And since we don't have a yet, we still need some leaves and stuff. So
Yeah.
be careful. Okay, we need to free these things if we want to have our miners in them. So place down 2 miners already, the ones that you have, some mouse wheel, and place down the 2 miners. What you've noticed that this says impure on it. There is actually quality to the sources in this game. If we look at this copper ore, it means that we get 1 copper per action. Normal means we get 2 copper per action. And pure means we get 3 coppers per action. So obviously, finding pure ore makes much more sense. It is much rarer in the game. So, we don't really need to mine by hand. That's why we placed the additional... Careful, don't die, please. You're being pushed down. That was pretty close. If you fall down there, you're gone. It's dead. We don't mine by hand usually if we can. That's why we drop these portable miners, right?
I just wanted to try something.
Sure.
You didn't drop anything?
I already picked it up.
Ah.
So let's gather some of that copper. Alright, let's return to base. We need to do more things. So, if you look into your production, we can now do smelters. Have a new machine available now. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build smelters, but we need to feed it with energy. We're going to do as well. Okay, we need to do cables. And we already do cables? Probably. Can probably do cables. Ouch, I got attacked by... Okay, guys. I will kill the fox when she's least expecting it. I'm gonna promise you that much. So, we need to build some smelters. If you see them, they have 4 megawatt of power that they require. So 4 megawatt of power. Our biomass burner can burn, let's see how much power, can make 20 power. So I would suggest that we build 2 smelters in the beginning. So we need 2 smelters. So don't overbuild your ingots because we're building smelters now. So build ourselves 2 smelters, please. Look at your crafting menu and build 2 smelters. Go into your crafting menu. Now in the crafting menu, or building menu, I'm sorry, into the building menu, go to production. You see the smelter. We're gonna need 2 of these guys. So, you can do right click to do list, or you can simply click the plus button. So again, you need to edit your to-do list, please. So open up your inventory, for example, with with tab. And now go to your to-do list on the right side. And you're gonna build 2 of them. We need 2 of those. Okay.
Okay.
Now we need 2
What are
of
you
them.
going to do? Ah, we've already got the iron rod, so we only need the copper.
You need to make more wire.
Yep.
Make a little bit more wire because you need cables as well. Make some cables as well.
Ah.
Correct. Build some cables as well. Like 10 is good. Okay, now a little bit more wire. Because you're out of wire again. Okay. So, look behind the base. There is something called a biomass burner here. Come behind the base. That's the front of the base. Turn around. The other side, where I'm standing. Fox!
Ah, there you are.
There's your biomass burn.
Huh.
Look into it. What do you think it needs if you say biomass burner?
Fuel.
Fuel. But what kind of fuel? Can you
Biomass.
imagine something? There is an answer in the game, but can you imagine something being biofuel?
Probably vegetation. Ah, wood and leaves.
Wooden leaves, correct. If you look to the top left, there is a blinking button. So, press on the blinking button. You see what it is available for this. So, we will obviously find wood and leaves. That's all around us. So, you need wood and leaves. So, look into here. Now you see some brushes over. Or there, or wherever. You see those brushes. Here's a little tip for gathering these brushes. It says, would you please come to the brushes? You were just at the brushes, woman. Now, look at one of these brushes. Or leaves. It says press E to pick up. Here's a little tip. Here's a little tip. Before you do that.
Okay.
Go to one of these leaves. And keep holding E. Hold down E. And now walk with W and your mouse and walk over leaves. And you will auto gather them. Okay, do that for a little bit. We need some biomass. We definitely need some biomass to get these burners running. Quite a lot of it, actually. Let's gather some biomass. And later, we will get the and we can do finally what I always wanted to do, destroy vegetation en masse. So now we have a few bit leaves, so let's return to the base. Also, why is the game on 100 FPS? I want this game to be at 60 FPS because we're on... Going to be at... Because that will look nicer on stream because I'm not overframing. Okay. So come back to the base, please. Stop looking at big things with long legs. And come back to the base, please. I'm gonna get the picture in picture. Don't worry about it. He's looking at a bird. Would you please come back to the base?
I'm coming back to the base.
No, you're not, because I can see it. Now come back to the bioburner and place down our 2 smelters somewhere near the bioburner. Now build our 2 smelters somewhere near the bioburner. It doesn't need to be mega ultra super duper close. And the fox is frozen. Nice moonwalk. I think the fox is gone. Yeah, fox is gone. She has left the game. And she's sitting there drinking her tea. Which, by the way, you should stay hydrated and drink some homebrew. And if you want to learn how to do your own drinks, come to twitch.tv/HanaFactory. And I'm gonna tell you how to do your own drinks. And we have unfortunately lost the fox. So I hope she will come back. But I figure it's probably a brownout because she hasn't written to me so far. And if you don't know what a brownout is, it is basically a power cut. And I just got a message on my phone that power cut. So the fox is hopefully returning pretty soon. We don't know. So yeah. That's the biggest problem on the fox's end. Unfortunately, she has a very bad power situation. We're working on getting a UPS over there because we want to combat these brownouts so that she, well, the PC survives a brownout because brownouts are bad for your system. And, you know, have her back. Let's see. Is she back? Nope, she is still not back. So let's see. He hasn't written anything else. She hasn't written anything else so far. So let's see if the power returns soon at her place. Currently swearing a little. Nope. Angie. Okay. By the way, guys, I have a little story to tell while we wait for the fox to return on stream. I have a little story to tell and a little bone to pick with Twitch. Because Twitch is inconsistent in its access when it comes to streaming. Because I need to bridge the time until the fox is back. I wanted to stream in a higher quality. Yesterday we put on Helldivers because I wanted to test how the system works and how the system streams, because I switched from Streamlabs OBS to OBS proper, to the real OBS, because I don't like Streamlabs anymore. So I have changed and I enabled recommended Twitch settings. So that means that it upped my bitrate beyond the 6000 that is available to everybody. So it upped my bitrate from available maximum 6000 to 12,500, which is an amazing bitrate for the stream, but I'm streaming in 1440p. However, enabling that option meant that I would be streaming in 12,000 kilobits per second in 720p. Okay? In 720p. That is obviously bad. We want to stream in full HD at least, so in 1080p or in 1440p, what this is here. Okay, so I did a few settings and there is an exclamation mark that says ignore Twitch limits. So I click that. I ignored broadcast platform settings. Let me get the option on the menu, what it exactly is. It is exactly called Ignore Streaming Service Settings Recommendations. Maximum 6000 and 320 bitrate for the piece. So I disabled the automatic encoding and I enabled my own encoding settings, which is 12,500. Obviously, I saw it in the program working. But it doesn't work if you don't ignore the streaming recommendations. So I ignored the streaming recommendation, but the game was cut out at 720p again. So if you want to stream at 720, if you want to stream at high bitrate to Twitch, you can only do it in 720p. Here's the deal. The source of 1440p was available, but full HD is not available, which means the streaming source will be 1440p, but the VOD that Twitch will save will be 720p, so it's still a lower resolution. Can't have that, obvious. So I went back into my settings. So I played around with the bitrate. So I adhered now to Twitch's settings, which is 6,000 kilobits per second. But I am locked to full HD. I can't stream 1440p, which I am here. Now there is a beta for 1440p, but there is a closed beta. And that closed beta has been ongoing for at least 2 years. And 1440p is still not available to every single person, which I find ridiculous in 2020. Because if I stream in 1440p, I get shown 1440p as a source option, but the recording is in 720p. Which obviously is a recoded version of the stream. So that looks... So my choice was now to get a 1440p video downscaled to full HD video with 6,000 kilobits. But here's the thing. They're only checking the vertical resolution. They're not checking the horizontal, which means the full HD that you're watching on could mean 1920 by 1080. It can also mean 2560 by 1080. This is ultra wide. So that means the limit is not the horizontal resolution, it is the vertical resolution. And that is still limited 6,000 kilobits. If we do nothing on, just like now, we can see perfectly. But 6,000 kilobits, fortunately, not enough. Have a moving picture and be pixelation. So we are facing the choice channel to stream in 720p with an extremely high bitrate and a lower resolution, or we go a higher resolution, 6,000 kilobits bitrate, which quite frankly is not enough. It should be 10,000 for 1080p and it should be 15 to 20,000 for. So in my opinion, the 6,000 kilobit limit that Twitch enforces is a bad limit. And I see something on the right, however, that is not a playable phase. It is a... I'm sitting in the dark phase and I have a headlamp on my head. because the power went out. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the power is back. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let this be the ending of today's episode because it's already pretty late and it's 22:14 here. And let's stop this episode because the fox apparently is not coming back. And thank you very much for watching. Not much has happened in this episode. I'm gonna get the picture-in-picture ready for the next day so you can see what the fox is building, and we're gonna return tomorrow. It will be a big series on Live Play HCTV on YouTube. And if you want to be live with us and come into the chat right here, I have changed the layout. If you want to come into the chat right here, twitch.tv/Hanazaki, become a Pokemon, come onto the stream, have a laugh, and have a discussion with us. Come a homebrew brewer, make some good drinks. Let's see each other next time. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.
Bye.